I think my dad's probably trying to get through to me, so I'd kind of like to yell at him in private. So, can you leave? Now, please?
All right.
An American girl who's rather troubled comes to England for her summer holidays to stay with her cousins in the countryside, and she starts to fall in love.
It's her and these kids, and she's very intimidated by them because they're so great and want to have fun, and they're very bohemian and kind of the opposite to who she is. And slowly they start to break her down, especially Eddie, who has a very kind of deep understanding of who she is, and they fall in love.
We think, well, it's going to be one of those movies, but then something happens. The Third World War breaks out, and it's about what happens and about how the love that she feels is the thing that helps her to survive the ordeal that she goes through.
What's happening?
It's very true in its spirit to the book itself, and that was one of the things that attracted me to it. It's a very un-American version of a teen novel.
That's why I wanted to play Daisy so desperately, was because she was just a normal, paranoid, guilt-ridden American girl.
To begin with, I wanted an unknown. I didn't want anybody with a name, actually, but also I wanted somebody maybe a little bit younger. And then Saoirse told me that she was interested, and I thought, well, I'll meet her and let's see. She read a couple of scenes and she just blew me away. She was so moving.
I really liked being one of the older people there, and George and I would always say that, you know, we're so used to being the babies on a film set, and now all of a sudden we're looking after all the kids and we're kind of like the mother hen of the group.
The fresh, youthful energy on set was really delightful, and it often felt like a holiday camp on the set, actually.
We got involved so much and had such a laugh all the time, but sometimes when you were knackered, you could just sit back and watch Harley and Tom do backflips and climb up trees and, you know, things like that. So it was lovely.
Piper, what are you doing? It might be poison. I forgot. Well, you can't forget, okay? If you don't know the source, you can't trust the water. And you shouldn't have eaten all that chocolate. That was stupid.
Mummy says I'm a monster for chocolates. I just can't help myself. Maybe that's why she went away.
I'm often driven by just wanting to do something very different, and in this case I was really attracted to the idea of making a film with young people, but also a film about love.
A lot of people are saying that it's a young adult film, and technically it is because there's young adults in it, but I think it's done in a sophisticated way, and it is quite mature, and the things that are shown are very realistic and very kind of raw, and really I think that's down to the writers, and it's down to Kevin as well.
It deals with some tough issues. It's also very amusing, I hope, at times, and there's humour, and of course there's romance. It's a love story at its heart, but it's a European version of a teen movie.
If the world doesn't end, if we can't get through this, I want to be home with you. And that's how I live now.